What's going on, everybody? Pause here and welcome back to another episode of Kholat, where we are still at this mountain here. We're actually 2752 right about here. And now what I want to do is there is this little area over here, and if we take a look, that is heading east. So judging from here, looks like we'll be making our way possibly around over here. Can we 3059? I don't know what that is. Let's go take a look. I actually never even took a look over here, did I? Took a look. Took a look. Say that enough times, it becomes a weird took a look. Doesn't even sound like English, man. Okay, so I'm not entirely certain what the heck is over here. Like I said, we kind of know where we're heading now, because now we are heading a little, you know, northeast, but we're heading mostly in the eastern direction over Mia. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. Is this right at the beginning? Are we actually right at the beginning too? We are! How the heck? Okay, so we're 3550. So 35 50 is where we are. Okay. Wait, where were we? Wait, I just realized something. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, does that make sense? I think that's where we were, right? Okay, so what if we head down over here? There's too many. Okay, now everything makes more sense. I got a little bit confused with my orienteering. I do apologize, but right now, if we take a look at the map, we are objectively around this general direction. So, if we take a look at our map, I don't know if that's where we do want to go. Well, let's go up here. But yeah, I didn't expect us to be that close to where the hell we were. Wait, we didn't even get to that mountain, did we? Huh. Okay. Is there actually, like, any way around this? Oh, I hear some paper. I hear some paper. Here we go. Mysterious lights above Svobodny Cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of 4 to 5 July. Witnesses testified they had seen a bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Gierka, an aviation profession, confirms it is impossible for a flying object we know to move like that. The military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and firm way by distancing themselves to the event, informing there was no activity in the area, as well as there were no tests performed. It's kind of creepy. But is this still... I don't know if I don't even know if it's going up there is even remotely accessible at this point in time. It doesn't look like it. Okay, well, that's weird. That is weird. So I want to take a look at my map. So we went there. And then we went all the way up here, because that's where that weird skull thing is. So we want to start heading down south and taking a look around just general areas over here. Okay. Things are coming up Millhouse now. That makes a little bit more sense there. I do wish I could sprint at times, though. Because right now I'm so sick of catching I'm just short of breath all the time. And it feels like if I do get lost and I do end up like running in circles, that's gonna be like the more crappy part of this game is getting lost. So we have to make sure that what we are saying and what we are doing is absolutely correct. Because I don't want to wind up in the same places twice, you know? Catch your breath, big guy, catch your breath. Okay, so I do want to take a look. Yeah, okay, so from here on out, there's absolutely nothing to the west. There is obviously a lot to the east, but we still have a lot to cover here, so let's just continue going this way. I assume we'll find a little path. When we did get up here, I did see that path that did veer off to the right, so we will, at this point in time, kind of just avoid that area and continue heading on down south. Yeah, okay, so at this point in time, I wish there was like, I wish sprinting was a little bit longer. I'm gonna start being bugged about that. Because I want to try and make my way around this entire area. I don't know, I feel like maybe in this type of gameplay where you have so much land to cover that you should be given the option to sprint a little bit longer. But like I said, I guess it's a little bit more immersive, I guess, but ew, veil. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, that's where I went through that little cave over there. So we are gonna go through here now, hoping to see some sort of coordinate written on any of the mountains or something like that. Oh, that way we can just determine where the hell we're going. Where are we going right now? We're heading west now. Don't know if that's what we want to be doing. Excuse me. The huge moment of silence. Not that it's a bad thing. Just had to sneeze. How do we get over here? Yeah, let's take a look at these walls, because it's weird that all the coordinates are kind of like written in white almost, so they're sometimes a little bit difficult to see. Do hear a piece of paper. Oh, here we go. Oh, this one. A guard's confession. 72-year-old Ann N, after years of silence, decided to talk about the events from her past. She told us, "I am terminally ill and have nothing to lose. I want people to know what harm had been done, and all this is in the name of science." Ann N described the place, a science research center where scientists allegedly conducted inhumane experiments on prisoners. There was a special chamber. They had never allowed us to even get close. It was guarded by soldiers. Although I did see people that were taken there, not many came back. I kept in touch with one of them. I asked what they had been doing there and why so few came back out of there alive. He looked at me terrified. He said, "Anna, have you ever seen nothingness? A deep emptiness with no end?" I was there. I stood above the collapsed valley of the universe, on the border between reality and unreality. There's an abyss there, a gigantic well with no bottom, a dark cave of hell. And I felt it. It was drilling in my head like ticking clock. It looked at me from below. It was sneaking upon me and slowly started entering me. The darkness. Sometime later, the prisoner gave me a letter to pass on, in which he had begged for help. I was supposed to give it to the press and expose the whole thing, but the letter disappeared. Up until now, I don't know what had happened. Anyway, they would probably cover up the whole thing. We asked the supervisors of the prison unit, to which Anna N was subject to for a comment. Vladimir Kronsky, the unit's commander, strongly denies such events took place. He also informed us in a short message that Anna N was a guard but never worked in the mentioned above center because an object like that simply does not exist. He sent Anna N's employee record as proof that in years 1940 to 1950 she worked in Sitanovka prison, also known as Special Object Number 110. She had been let go from this facility due to mental illness. A copy of her health records and medical certificate were attached.
We are sitting.
Jeez, that's weird. There's nothing over here. It's weird that the snow has stopped. Snow stopped, but it's still hella windy. Whoa, my God. Looks like we're stumbling upon a church. Is this you, Anna? Are you guiding me? What the hell? There's people running. Whoa. That was slightly eerie, wasn't it? Just seeing people running from that gas? I don't even know if it's a gas of some sort, but we have to go investigate it. Let's go check it out. Found ourselves a church. I'm stoked. But is there actually a way over there though? That's the real question. At this time, it really doesn't look like it. Oh God, that thing is coming after us. That thing is coming after us. Oh God. Oh God. Is there a way down or no? I don't think there is a way down from here. I gotta stop sprinting, but that thing is like around us. I really don't want to go back over there. I really, really don't. Oh, here we go. Sounds like it's in here, possibly? Paper? Or is it on top? Oh, it looks like it might be on top over here. Aha! Here we go. The Soviet Research Unit for Natural Phenomena regarding the occurrence of anomaly, is that OH-91? First incidents took place in 1950 and 1953 in the area of Igarka by the construction of the transpolar mainland. The works were halted and the incidents classified. Any witnesses were ordered to be eliminated. On October 17th, 1950, according to witness evidence, at the same altitude as Camp 503 to the west of Igarka City, an emanation of unknown force and source occurred and caused instant death of 42 workers. The bodies literally evaporated and only shadows were left as the witnesses testified. The incidents were sudden and short. The next incident took place 3 years later on March 14th, 1953. Then also the above-mentioned camp of solidification effect occurred. The bodies of 12 workers just froze. After autopsy, they were declared dead. The bodies are still laying intact in Section 12 of Seversk Research Complex. Okay, so that's what those shadows are. That makes some sense there. But is there, it doesn't look like there's an actual way over there. And I wish there was like some coordinates because I would like to know where the hell we are. Oh God, I thought, it felt like it was like glitched out for a second, so I felt like we were gonna like break our legs. Kind of freaked out internally a bit there. Okay, so we do have a bridge over here, though.
You have to go fast.
Oh, Jesus mercy.
I don't have a lot of time left. You have to hurry. Find the way. Find me, or I'll unleash hell upon you.
Okay, you don't need to make threats like that, mister. Okay? I'll do this on my own accord here. Oh God. Oh God. It sucks we can't sprint for that long, man. So I don't want to get to the point where we have to like wait the entire cooldown. Should we just make our way? Oh, that looks so creepy. Do we? Oh, we made our way to the church side. Okay. Interesting. I really don't want to go over there though, man. It's really weird because like the entirety of the building just looks like it's been abandoned, but yet there's still a bell ringing. That's the scary part. Like, why is the bell ringing? It sounds like it's calling for someone or something. Oh God. It's not even a bell up here. The bell's right here.
For a very long time, I could not come across any trail. The tracks came and went as if someone was playing with me, as if the victims were moving. And as soon as I was almost sure I had seen something and I would find something new behind the next tree, the trail suddenly went cold. I had no idea what was going on. Finally, I reached a small meadow. There, I found a bound journal, as if someone left it there on purpose. The journal belonged to the members of the expedition. They wrote down their thoughts and observations. Note, there were also some obscure entries, probably taken down in the dark, concerning the situation they were in. This could shed some new light on the case. I am attaching the journal to this report. We have to control the conduct of the investigation, and at a certain point stop the information flow. The facts concerning the incident cannot be made public in any way, shape, or form.
But why? Why can't it? So we're in the logbook here. Is the journal attached anywhere? Okay, so let me take a look at something. So, the 54 and 30. 54. 30. Wait, 51. Never mind, I'm an idiot. So that's where we are. We're at this church. Okay. That is creepy. Alright, so if we head south, I don't think we're going to be finding anything. The only thing that, well, doesn't look like it. Again, that's what it looks like that we have to do, is we have to complete the entire list over here. We have quite a few left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas to find and discover. Now, the only difficult part, I assume, is going to be having to find like all the crooks and nannies that lead to all the locations there. I guess we could. There's so many different locations though. Like up here, I assume in here. That's probably gonna be freaking freaky. Okay. Let's head on out. Actually, let's head up north if we can. Or not north, but where are we heading? I guess east. Because I do want to go up to that light. That has to be something for us there. Has to be something for us. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? That must be the bridge we cross over. Can we cross that from this side? I mean, obviously we can because the bridge is over there, but I just mean like directly from this side, can we? Aha, here we go. Well, we do have, okay, so here we go. We have we have some coordinates, so, what is that? 58, 25? 58. Am I reading that right? I guess so. But why is there this here? We haven't explored, we haven't gotten anything from here yet. Oh god, please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Okay. Yeah, right. 6834. Really? See, that makes more sense. I don't know what that one was all about. Oh! God dang it. I didn't know I'd fall there. But how the hell are we supposed to get around that? Like, that one little, that V that was made by the pillars looks like it was like the only way. Okay, so we need to make our way back over there. You know what I'll do? Is I'll end off here, actually. And then, oh god. Oh, here we go. So there we are. So we just found a tent here. Awesome. You know, so like I said, is what I'll do is I'll end off over here and then I'll meet you guys back over there. But yeah, anyways, this story's getting interesting. Like human experimentation and those ghost people are like the people got killed and all that was left was like their shadow. It's getting really weird, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scouts.